Youth runner here with South Pasadena standout Noah Aldana. Top 4 sweep for the Tigers today at the Rio Hondo League Championships. You and Kai battling all the way to the line. I said to Michael after the race, I said somewhere Kieran is probably very proud right now.
Oh yeah.
But how proud are you of the way the group really rose to the occasion? Because obviously, Aiden at La Cañada is really good. Josh at Monrovia is really good. For the fact that you guys to go 1, 2, 3, 4, how proud are you of the group?
Yeah, I think everyone tried really hard. This race wasn't too serious, but it did go well, and I think everyone's trying really hard, and I'm pretty proud. And yeah,
the fact that you guys were able, I mean, especially because it's a building block, right, to get back to Mount Sac. But the fact that you guys were able to stay so compact and so cohesive. I mean, the first 4 guys were separated by 10 seconds. Ethan was only 35 seconds behind and Michael and whatnot. How encouraging was that to be able to have that pack so tight, even on a day when it wasn't it wasn't the end game. But I mean, it's a good sign, right?
Yes, I mean, I think it is a pretty good sign, and to have people so close together was definitely helpful. Because, I mean, while they are my teammates, sometimes I do compare myself to them, and to have someone behind me kind of like pushing me to go faster was definitely helpful. And to have someone in front of me kind of like also pushing me earlier on was also helpful.
Obviously the group, not just all of you and your South Pasadena teammates, but like La Cañada, Monrovia, San Marino, like the group was together for a long time. But I mean, obviously, once moves started to be made, like did you feel good about how you reacted? Once Michael and the rest of the group really started to throw in some surges.
Oh yeah. I just asked Michael to sort of give me a thumbs up when you want to go, and he gave me a thumbs up like after the second mile, and then yeah, from there it was more just a finish. But yeah, it was pretty cool.
The fact that in previous seasons for this team, it was like getting ready to race against J. Sarah, St. Francis, Cathedral, Oaks Christian. What's your like kind of just optimism and encouragement and excitement about like a new challenge for this team in Division III, and how much you guys have improved? I mean, I don't think people really gave you guys the credit that you deserved. Especially because I know Woodbridge was a tough race for the group. But then since then, you guys have improved so much, and now you're up in the top 3. How much are you excited about that challenge?
I mean, I think it is pretty cool. I think rankings are very cool. I don't really look at them because then I just look at other people and then I compare myself. So I'm more just focused on myself. But having people to sort of motivate, because being behind kind of is a motivator to of course do better, but then being behind is also a motivator to do better. So they're both.
But just knowing that you have an opportunity, right? Like the fact that you're in that, you and the group are in that conversation. Is that something that's gonna provide motivation as well?
I mean, I think it does provide motivation. I think it's a mix of stress, motivation, but also excitement, just for the future. Yeah.
Last thing, I mean, obviously, I know a lot of times this championship meet's been at Lacey. Obviously, this is a unique course, but the fact that the group went to Mount Sac and now understands no more poop out, but we got to get ready for 300 meters on the track. Do you feel like that suits your strengths and suits South Pasadena's strengths to have the extra 300 meters on the track?
I think it does suit South Pasadena's strengths. I think previously it might have suited us a bit more because we do a bunch of hills, and also for me personally, I don't do the best on flat courses, especially at Woodbridge. But yeah, so I think the old Mount Sac will always sort of be my favorite, but I did like going into 300 meters, sort of being able to see the finish. I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah.
Awesome. Well, they certainly saw the finish today, sweeping the top 4, all separated by 10 seconds.
Yep.
Noah Aldana was runner-up right behind Michael Scarrence.
Yes.
Great indication of what South Pasadena can accomplish in the postseason. Stay healthy. Best luck going forward.
You too. Oh, well, thanks. Yeah.